Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 in our For Queen and Country series. So, our primary objective at the moment is beating whoever is leading us in the Great Prophet Point game to the next religion. I say the next religion, not the current religion, because when you look at Bodhidharma here, which is the Great Prophet we got previously when there, remember, were not as many civilizations on the map, we're not going to win this. They're maybe, they're 10 turns away from this. Or actually, they're 10 turns away from roughly 10 and a half. And then we're down here. But when our shrine is done, which I think it just finished, we're going to be making 6 Great Prophet points per turn. Yep, just finished in Leicester. And so that's going to help us get caught up. So, what should I build next? I do need a watermill. Need watermills and a campus. Why don't I go for the campus first, because we need, again, being in London where there are no mountains to be seen, and not just in London, in England, in Britain, there are no, there's just no mountains. There's nothing. So we've got to really do all we can until we can tamp down some more territory in terms of like mountain ranges that we can use for science. That hurts our faith production too, because that's the primary way to generate great bonuses for holy sites and for campuses. You have to make that early game trade-off. What kind of civ do you want to be? Okay, now let's go ahead and go for the watermill in London so we get that extra food and production. And then, what do I need you to do? Yeah, let's improve those pearls. We need that for Leicester's sake. So, Catherine is hiding. This was the subject of the previous episode. Sooner or later, she'll poke her head like right here, and she'll see Exeter or London. Or not. Possibly Germany's already settled in that direction, and it's tough for her to get units up there, which is why we haven't met her yet. But she is definitely hiding. Okay, we have a new envoy to send. Do we send one to Amsterdam? Or do we send one to Brussels? Amsterdam is a commercial hub-based bonus. This is an industrial zone-based bonus. We are likely to have commercial hubs before we have industrial zones. Therefore, I think we should work towards the bonus, which we are likely to enjoy sooner, if that makes sense. Or maybe it doesn't make sense. Maybe nothing I say makes sense, and yet you still watch. If that's the case, that wouldn't be good. Please stop watching. We've got enough alternative facts in the world today. We don't need our alternative civ facts, do we? Alright, so it's... let's head back here. We need to improve that for Exeter. Or, wait, maybe... I need to think about... I've only got 2 more charges on this guy. I need to think about the best possible places I could use them. We need to improve those fish, so let's do that. And then I probably need to go ahead and improve that silver. Let's buy that tile. Oh, wait. No, I can't improve that silver until I chop down the trees, so never mind. You need to go there right now. Because that's going to be 2 charges right there. So we are 2 turns away from political philosophy. Very excited about this because we'll be able to pick our initial government type. Now, I think in the first run we were classical republic, right? I'm not necessarily keyed in on doing exactly what I did the first time, but we didn't get very far in the series, so it wouldn't hurt to think similarly. Okay, here we go. We're about to get shipbuilding too, so a couple of Sean Bean quotes to look forward to. Yay!
I cannot imagine any condition which would cause a ship to founder. Modern shipbuilding has gone beyond that.
Oh, the irony in that quote.
Politics is the art of the possible, the attainable, the art of the next best.
It never ceases to crack me up. Okay, so let's change governments. Right now, we are a chiefdom. We are taking advantage of a military bonus and a production bonus, both of which are very helpful. So we need those 2 slot types preserved. Of course, we could do that with Classical Republic because we can use the can use the wildcard slot for a military slot. But the question is there another military slot, another military policy that I would want badly right now? Because again, we are not under threat at the moment. Not religion, government. Thank you. Production of units. Barbarians not useful. Recon not really. Yeah, I feel like I need to go Classical Republic again. I feel like that was a good call for good reasons. We can switch to something with more... I'd love to go for Theocracy mid-game. It's a great mid-game government when you're not, like, going crazy with military, which we very well could. Plus, you know, if you want to go, you know, historically accurate, monarchy would be the way to go for Britain in the mid-game. But for the early game, let's go for Classical Republic. We're going to get the 2 economic slots again. And we're going to put conscription down in the wildcard slot. Now we have an extra economical slot, that thing. I want to get some extra great person points. Oh, but I don't have a civic yet that would give me extra... whatchamacallits. That sucks. Alright, well, in that case, let's just go for Charismatic Leader here, and then... I mean, +1 faith and +1 gold is kind of okay, but that's not helping us. That's just giving us faith. That's not helping us with great people points. Ancient Classical Wonders is kind of tempting, but what's even more tempting is the ability to crank out settlers really fast. +2 gold from all trade routes is also kind of nice, but yeah, let's go for settlers. I feel like these are different choices than I made last time. But we'll just stick with it. Alright, so... I don't have the archery boost yet, but again, I don't need archery at the moment. I need to focus on technologies that are a little further down the line. Let me go ahead and... let's go for bronze working, because again, encampment, that's going to give us some extra production if we build that now. But we are working... pretty soon we're going to be working towards our... unique district. Okay, now, question is, which civic are we going for next? Military tradition is nice, but one of these more social ones is probably drama and poetry, just because of the theater square, and then games and recreation. Or do we want to try and build a coliseum? No, let's go for drama and poetry. Arbitrary decisions. You just finished your trade route, I suppose. Do we want to give these bonuses to Exeter now? Exeter needs a road. So yeah, let's go ahead and pop you over there. We still only have room for 1 trader, so we're not going to do any better for a while. But okay, our watermill's almost done in London. 1 extra production, 1 extra food, a little faster building, a little faster population growth. Your knowledge of construction has advanced considerably. And by the way, if you missed it, when those 2 quotes did air, when we got to the government type, we were entering the classical era, which, thanks to the mods we're using, also means our borders will start expanding faster. Alright, so let's go ahead in London. Let's go for Holy Site prayers, because we've got to crank out those great profit points, man. Like, we have to. Okay. Put some production towards... What was building in Leicester just now? I genuinely don't recall. Oh, the campus. Okay, so we have a couple of campuses, and we got the recorded history bonus because of that. So, watermill next or library next? Let's go for that library. As much tech as possible, as soon as possible. Now let's have a look at the great people. No! You are freaking kidding me! Bodhidharma was the 3rd... Wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. There are 12 civs on the map. It should go... It should have given us more... Okay, well, damn. We are not... We're not going to get a religion. Wow. Alright. Well, we got Protestantism in the series, but not in the series that's going to actually keep going. That happened in episode 4. How did we get it last time and not this time? I mean, it's just because all the civs are on the map, and certain civs are more conducive to getting religion early, because we didn't get Stonehenge. I guess the thrill was that we got so close to Stonehenge, right? We were 3 turns away from it. 2 turns, technically, when it actually was taken away. So that was cool. But we didn't quite get it. So we are going to have to take advantage of other people's religion, and a religious victory is off the table. So either a civic victory or a straight-up domination victory, which makes me nervous to think about because they take longer, but there's also science victory. There's always that. It's the classic. I really don't need the Holy Site prayers anymore, do I? I might as well let it finish. It's 1 turn away. It's always the classic peaceful victory type is the science victory. That's really very frustrating, though, because we've been working towards that. We've sunk a lot of production towards that possibility, and now I won't be able to get it. All right, well, yep, let's go ahead and go for a settler in London. We need to keep cranking out. It's even more urgent now that we have as many cities as possible, because we need more production centers for every single type of production. Oh, I'm so bitter. Again, this is mainly due to, I'm not saying my strategic choices haven't contributed to it, but England, on the yet not another map pack, on this map, they don't start out with great start bonuses in the area. They don't have mountains near them, so both from a science and a religion perspective, they are behind from the beginning of the game. And actually, come to think of it, all you need for great profit points is a holy site district, and you don't need that holy site to be near mountains. It's the faith bonuses that get bonuses, or that get boosted by mountains, I think. But still. Alright, we're 4 turns away from that settler. Probably going to send them north.
Bronze is the mirror of the form, wine of the mind.
Okay, so there's our iron there again. Just proof that the strategic resources do spawn in similar locations every time, but not every single time. Again, I've seen those horses not spawn there. But tech tree. Yeah, let's go for celestial navigation so that we can get access to the Royal Navy dockyard sooner than later. Oh, someone's been defeated. And someone's built the Mahabodhi Temple. Holy crap, someone's been defeated. What's crazy is that we have Divine Spark. Yeah, we have the extra great person points from this, and we still didn't get the religion. That just goes to show you the other civs. Whoa, what's happened? Okay. Oh, someone's built the pyramids. I have no ambition of building the pyramids. We don't have any tiles on which we could have built them. Okay, we need a little bit more population. Oh, ironically, we can't, because we just built that settler, we don't have enough population for this encampment. That's fine. Tell you what, then. Let's go ahead and start. Let's build a galley. And then this settler, you do need to go much farther north, I think. Looks like my settlers can cross over to... Oh, wait a second. Units can embark now. Now that we're done with shipbuilding, so we need to explore over there. I need to find a good settler spot. And Ireland. And meanwhile, I think I put a city up here last time. There's some silver there, some copper there. I'd rather wait. I'm going to send the settler right there, just to the edge of the island. And then I'm going to give the scout a chance to look around. There's probably a barbarian encampment, I would guess. Leicester's actually outgrowing London at this point. Once I build a few more farms around London, that'll change. But right now they're doing pretty well. So now we can get an encampment built. That's how well they're doing, in fact. So why not... We need to probably have this near some of the other cities. Yeah, let's put it right smack dab in the middle. It's not perfectly in the middle. It's a little bit closer to Leicester than anything else, but it could presumably, fire on any of these 3 cities. Now, Exeter if I were to put you in food production. That would help with the granary then. Wouldn't help with the granary in food production. It would help if I actually put it on production focus. I mean, I need extra to grow faster. But I also need her to build faster. Yep, let's do that. Because the granary, once it's built, will improve the growth rate of the city. Alright, so our scout's on the way. This galley's going to help us maybe locate Catherine, perhaps? Because she's been hiding. There are some whales on the far side of Ireland, and that's probably where I want to put this settler, is near them, to where we have another luxury resource sooner. But I don't quite remember, so I'm going to double check. Don't quite remember. Tripping over my syllables this morning. Ah, the Giant's Causeway. Now that I know how this thing works, I'm going to take more advantage of it. So, of course, there's no Sean Bean reading there, because, again, he hasn't looked at those. They didn't have those ready, those quotes ready, when he was doing his recordings. Giant's Causeway is a new wonder. But, yes, any military unit I need to send up. Let's actually go ahead and do that. Let's send our great worker. Yep, there it is, Spirit Fionn. And confirmed, we do have... we have barbarians here, so I'm going to have to take care of them before I send a settler in too willy-nilly. All right, let's go ahead and go for that other galley so we can get the boost towards... Actually, wait. Do we not get... Yeah, that was the boost for shipbuilding. So it actually doesn't matter anymore. I'm still going to build the second galley. And you are going to go exploring manually. We're going to go ahead and put the settler in the water too, but we're not going to put them on land until we're sure that it's safe. Alright, thankfully this scout is cornered, so we can do a little bit of damage to him right now. Minor defeat. Is that so? How do you figure that? In that case, let's not do a little damage to him. Let's do some scouting instead. There you are.
Reine mère de France. Je vous souhaite la bienvenue à mon royaume. J'ai grand désir et envie de découvrir tous vos secrets.
Shifty, shifty Catherine. You've been hiding from me this whole time. What you been up to? We would love to sample your hospitality. Hey, okay, there's Paris. Right where it should be. Not that I was expecting any different, but you just haven't sent any scouts up my way. Haven't wanted to get to know me, huh? Have you already decided that you hate Britain before you even met them? That's a little premature, France. Okay, so there's some slingers. And you are going to go to sleep right there. We're not going to put you any closer. And then we're going to use these galleys, I think as we did last time, to go around the corner here. You guys might not have seen that. I can't remember if that was in the episodes that I actually published or not. There were a few that I recorded from the portion of the series that I restarted. Okay, there are the whales. So one thing I could do is I could bring the settler around. That's a possibility. What's funny is that even with the attack bonus that I get from this settler, from this ability that he got, from the spear of whatever, which I don't actually see that. Okay, interesting. My scout could die now at this point. Alright, now... Alright, so there's the tip of Brittany, which we colonized last time, and I'm kind of tempted to do it again. It seems like, just like last time...
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players.
It seems like, just like last time, that there's not a lot of French colonization going on in this direction, so hopefully it'll stay that way. Speaking of that, is there anything else I can do? I mean, I could do the combat strength towards barbarians right now, because I have so much money. Yeah, I want to go ahead and switch to this while I'm having to fight these barbarians, because that'll help me finish off these guys sooner. And let's go for games recreation. We're going to have to double back to military tradition soon, but I'd rather have access to the Colosseum sooner than later. I'm going to hug the coast of Brittany to actually see if I can detect any French borders in the area. Alright, our encampment in Leicester is almost done, as is our second galley, which we're going to send up around Ireland. Or are we? Maybe we don't have to. Your progress towards military training has advanced considerably. Nice. And your knowledge of mathematics, because we built more districts. Okay, so now we can build an encampment in London. I think I need to do that. Let's go ahead and build one here. It's the obvious spot, I think. Unless we were to build it right there between the two cities, but... Okay, now let me go ahead and go for the barracks as well, because that's housing and production that'll help. And then... we need to get the scout in the water. We need to try and get him away so that he lives. Again, it's a shame my level 1 scout didn't make it. But that's life. Alright, let's get these warriors up to the causeway and then send them down to pay a visit to the barbarians. There it is, Spear of Fionn. Now, there's nothing going on here. But yeah, there's no apparent French colonization happening. Now this one warrior has a lot of work to do, so the advantage being here, he will be able to get some experience from killing these barbarians.
Set your course by the stars, not by the lights of every passing ship.
That's the same quote that played last time. So, there are different quotes in Civ 6. It's nice. Maybe not for every single technology, but for multiple technologies, there's more than one possibility for the quote that Sean Bean could read. It's pretty cool. All right, let's go for currency, because the commercial hub we have an envoy bonus that we could currently take advantage of. Actually, now we definitely do. There we go. So we've got a few technologies we need to double back for, but
Ich verstöre meine Feinde und aber ihnen helft, auch ich.
So Frederick's mad at me because I'm helping the city-states, and he's the Holy Roman Emperor, and he wants to control all the city-states in a much more dominant and less democratic way than Pericles, which is unfortunate. All right, we've got that scout cornered again. I'm actually gonna, yeah, as you can see, I didn't vocalize this, but we're gonna send that galley that away, and then, all right, here's Iberia. We know Spain's here now because we. Last time I got down here, I was so excited because there was nothing going on in the Iberian Peninsula, and we could colonize. There's still a possibility we could colonize along the coast. I would like to still colonize Bordeaux. Okay, major victory. Let's go ahead and start earning some of these victory points. Promotion available. Perfect. Okay. I could also go ahead and get a slinger built if I wanted the boost towards archery. So let's go ahead and buy that slinger. We can get a slinger over there. That could be helpful as well. Remind me what the deal is with the Giant's Causeway. Land combat units. So yes, that does count towards the... that counts towards ranged units. Doesn't say melee, it's just land units. So you can't sail by it. Doesn't count for sailing units. Okay, I kind of want to kill you first before I promote anyone. Good night. That was satisfying. See, I could have gone for the promotion, but then the scout would have gotten away. So that's a negative. All right, let's go ahead and send the send those guys up there. Meanwhile, we should run into Harold pretty soon, because this is the coast of Denmark right here. So we should be approaching Norway. Alright, so Barbarian Scout here. Barbarian implies lack of civilization. Lack of civilization implies... There go those syllables again. Lack of civilization implies... Philip is also hiding. What's going on, guys? Why are you hiding from everybody? Alright, now, we could probably use a theater square sooner than anything else. A Royal Navy dockyard also doesn't sound like a bad idea, though. Why don't I go ahead and go for that, just because it is our unique district and having as many of them as possible is going to be helpful. Let's go for Battle Cry here. So now our warrior is pretty strong. Ah! When the screen went dark, I was genuinely expecting... Oh no, not this. Oh no, not this. This is a bug with the map that has happened to me in the past, and I don't know that there's a way out of this. Hang on. This is going to be real lame. I hate to do this in an episode on a recording.
From humble beginnings, you have shown remarkable growth. Leave your bronze for iron, and rule with horse and sword. The sky above begins to reveal its secrets, a collection of heaven that uplifts our hearts and guides us to foreign shores. Your Majesty the Queen Victoria of England, extend your reach beyond your borders and across the face of the globe. Worry not over the possibility of defeat, for your loyal redcoats and overwhelming navy will surely carry the day. With your calm and steady touch, you can bring all lands under England's sway, establishing a true Pax Britannica.
So this happened to me before when I was playing on this map, and I met, oh, who did I meet for the first time? Yeah, but let's go for the dockyard. I met Gilgamesh, and it tried to take me over to his capital, and just something with the current version of the map, unfortunately, causes it to... Okay, we didn't meet her that time, weirdly enough. Something with the current version of the map causes it to... I'm talking, Catherine! Shut up. I really don't care what you have to say about my spying ineptitude. I don't have spies yet, like you. So, yeah, something about... You saw what happened. I mean, it recentered the map, and I couldn't scroll left, and it had the camera centered on a portion of the map that was just not navigable. It was off the edge. So, since I'd had that happen to me before, I did what I had to do. So what we're going to do is, when we meet her again... We're just going to say no. Actually, I should have said it's an honor to meet her. That's a better way to establish ourselves, right? But we're just not going to do that. Same with other civilizations on the far side of the map. When we meet them, we're just not going to do that because that little bug is going to happen again. That's annoying. But anyway, well, that's definitely taking up some extra time. We're at 29 minutes now. I need to go ahead and cut this one here. And in the next one, we're going to kill some barbarians. And then we're going to settle on Ireland and probably get some additional units built as well. Or additional cities built as well, in addition to additional units. In addition to additional units. Lots of repetitive, redundant words. Lots of repetitive redundancies. Redundant redundancies. Even. I'm blabbering. I just woke up not too long ago. And when I do commentary right after waking up, I say silly, silly things. This episode is great evidence for that. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes with historical or grand strategy themes air every day at noon Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.